Million of the Campanelli duster sets have sold with us here at QVC, and this is absolutely fantastic because, like I was just saying at the top of the show, the pollen is everywhere right now. The dust manages to get into the nooks and crannies, and you can only get it out with a very smart duster. Not just one, but how about a set of 4 for $30 or 3 easy payments of $10 from my buddy Chris Campanelli and the family of Clean. This is absolutely fantastic because we're talking about their wonderful microfiber that lifts, traps, and removes, and this is the moment for you right here. We've got this all beautifully laid out in the 3 colors that we have this one left in. Here is your aqua. 160 left in the aqua. So definitely want to check out if aqua's been on your mind. This is the one to get right now. We also have it available next to us here in what we're calling the copper. Oh my goodness, it's so soft. And then we have the berry. And you're seeing all of the different sizes you're getting, and 2 of them are telescoping, which is so fantastic. Honestly, keep the little one in your car.
Yes.
Get that dashboard, all the things. Look at them hidden from all the dusters. All right, so again, with you and your wonderful family of Clean, this is a sustainability story where we're not having to go through the disposals.
That's really the core mission in our family business is trying to make sure that you don't have to go back to the store to buy more disposable products.
Right.
Because quite frankly, I mean, we all work very hard. The last thing we want to do is our money to just keep going down the drain with silly products like this that don't work as well.
Sure.
Because look, this is the smallest one we have, but even then, this looks like a toy in comparison. But when you put this guy next to it, it doesn't even hold a candle, right?
Right.
I love this because I saw your video yesterday.
Yes.
And I was like, empathizing with
everybody.
you because my car is disgusting.
Yeah.
After even 10 seconds after you wash it.
Truly.
But this guy right here, if you put this in your car and you go all the way down on the dashboard where the glass meets that dashboard, you're not going to have dust anywhere. And that's what I love.
Well, it's so funny. If I'm sitting like in my driver's seat, I can't even reach like past like a third of my dash. It is like far down in there.
Well, but even then, if you have like a bigger SUV, it feels like it's 11.5 miles away, right? I mean, because it's ridiculous. So you want to, again, have the right tool to do the right job. Keep one of these in the center console of the car, and then when you're ready, boop, you put it out there, and you get the dashboard and dust everything else in between, especially those little fine places.
Oh, definitely.
In the car where all that goes. But the whole idea is that you're not using disposable products, right? And if you're using this in your home, change it. I'm telling you, because once you purchase this, you will never go buy these again. Or maybe you're using what your grandmother used, which back in 1850 was probably a very good tool.
Sure.
Because the whole idea then was that we're just going to push dust onto the floor and you know, vacuum it later. Well, dust is nasty stuff. It's skin scales, dust mites, and dust mite poop.
Oh no! Oh no! But that's
what it is.
That's
right?
what it is.
So rather than doing that, let's use the microfiber. Now, microfiber is like millions of little fingers that are going to lift, trap, and remove the dust. The dust is now trapped in here. So you say, "Well, that's great, Chris. What do I do now?"
Sure.
I go outside. I give it a couple little shakes or shake it off into the trash can, and then I get to use this over and over and over again for years and years, again, instead of going back to the store.
So good.
To buy more disposable products. That is the core of our mission.
I mean, that is the best. And we've got lots of really cool demonstrations to show you because so many of us have, you know, different things going down in the house, and the dust somehow manages to get into the hardest to clean places.
Everywhere.
Everywhere.
Everywhere. And in my house, in particular, we have 3 rescue dogs. The pet dander.
Right.
The pet dander, it's the dust, it's the pet dander, it's the pollen when you open the windows. I mean, because the pollen just doesn't stay outside. I don't know what happens. I don't know how this happens. My car, like yours, the windows are up and it's sealed.
Yeah.
But somehow there's pollen inside the car.
Oh, yeah.
Everywhere. I don't know how it happens, especially this year. But because this is made of microfiber, we can fit it into those hard-to-reach places. We put a nice soft silicone tip on the end here that you're not going to scratch or mar your furniture. And then again, how am I going to clean this stuff, right? I'm not going to jam my hand in there. I'm not going to bring this to the sink and try to wash it. No, I'm just going to use the right tool to get to the right place, give it a couple little spins, pull it right out. You can see I'm even cleaning the collar as I go away there, or as I pull it out. These are also bendable, Steve, so I can take this, I can bend it, I can bend it again. Now watch this, I can do my ceiling fan blade on both sides at exactly the same time, so I don't have to worry about getting on chairs or ladders to move, stuff like that. But ceiling fans are not eye level.
Right.
Ceiling fans are way up high.
Your telescopic
That's
pole
what the
also
telescopic
bends
pole. Let's go to the back of the set, Steve.
Yeah,
Let me show you some stuff, right? So when you go to the store, everybody, this is what they give you to go up high. Right. Ours is much bigger in comparison, but the whole idea here is, look, I can take this, Steve, I can clean the second story banister if I wanted to, without having to move any chairs or go up the stairs or do anything like that.
Right.
When we make products like these, I think about my mom. She's 87.
Sure.
Still lives independently, still wants to clean.
Right.
But the last thing I want her to do is move furniture, get a ladder, get on a step stool, do anything like that. I want to make sure that her feet are firmly planted on the floor.
Absolutely.
But she gets the power to clean.
Right.
That's what this tool is all about.
And I mean, that's just it. I mean, think about all of the places in your home, the blinds that we're seeing right here. Maybe it's the vertical blinds or the horizontal blinds, depending on the blinds you have. But even like the little framed pieces and the little trinkets and keepsakes you have around, nobody has the time to go and move every single one of those.
No.
Then go ahead and dust the surface that it's on. I mean, you need to have a smart duster like this that's going to be able to get to everything. And we're offering you a set of 4. And these have been so wildly popular. This is why we've sold over 1.9 million sets of the CAMPANELLI duster sets. And you're going to pick this up for $30 or 3 easy payments of $10. We've got the 3 following colors for you right here. This one is the berry, very, very popular right now. Next to that one in that brown color is what we're calling our copper. And then all the way over there to the right is our aqua. That is the most limited option. You're getting all 4 of these for $30. We only have 160 left in that aqua, so definitely want to check out if the aqua is in your cart. This is so great because in addition to the telescoping, we're also getting the little guys too.
The little handheld guys. Yeah, I don't want you to sleep on this set because what I love about this one is it doesn't come with like a larger extension pole because the extension pole is built right inside the handle of 2 of these dusters. You get the large handheld duster with the extension pole built inside the handle, and then you get the small detail duster, which we're going to show you some good uses for that. But also, again, with that extension pole built inside the handle, we talked about it earlier, center console of the car, because again, dust gets into those fine, hard to reach places. You want to make sure that you have the right tool to clean there, right? And you think about where would you use this extension pole? Okay, on top of the refrigerator, on top of the cabinets, way up high, your ceiling fan, your chandeliers, your this. How about going down low? Because you can use this down low. Get underneath your furniture, get underneath the kick plate, get the quarter round and stuff like that.
Absolutely.
That's what these are meant for, is so that you can use them in all those hard to reach places.
Especially if you've got baseboards that meet the wall and there's that little lip. There's always like
the little edge of dust.
Thank you.
You want to get on your hands and knees to clean that?
No.
No, I don't want to do that. First of all, I'm 50. I just turned 50. I don't know if I could get back up if I got down on my hands and knees to do that. Nor do I want to do that or even try.
Stella!
I know. Help me up. Stella is my wife. But yes, that's the whole idea. I don't want to be left on the floor like a dying fish.
Oh, man.
But here's what I love about this guy here. So look at this space, Steve. I can barely fit my finger in this little space right here.
Sure.
But dust is going to get in there. That's what I love about this little detail guy.
So cool.
Fits in there. I can give him a couple little spins, pull it right back out. And again, getting into those really hard to reach places. We buy nice things and we display them in our house, but we want to make sure that those things stay clean and have the right tool to do that job, because those little paper dusters,
that's not cutting it.
You're not cutting it.
And this is a great example. I mean, think about if you've got dining room chairs that have some kind of like woodworking art happening down the back. What do those look like right now?
Yeah, or like a little, your banisters are like kind of like the wrought iron spindles and stuff like that.
Yep.
Dust is going to collect there, and you need the little detail dusters to get that.
Truly.
Even into your return vents, right? Your air conditioning return vents. Clean 2 places. Clean the vent where the air comes out, and then clean the return, which is the larger vent. That's where all of the air gets sucked in. I'm guaranteeing you that there's probably going to be dirt or dust hiding there, and even blinds too, right?
Yeah.
The whole idea with blinds is you want to, just like everything else in our home, we buy them because we like the way they look, but they are the devil to clean.
Truly.
So very, very easy, just using the microfiber to lift, trap, and remove that stuff, fitting into the hard to reach places. My last demonstration, this guy, I love this, right? Listen to this.
Boom!
Look at how small that hole is to fit that in there. Isn't that crazy?
That's wild.
Right? But yes, you can take this and you can put this all the way down in there if you wanted to, give it a couple little spins, and then pull it back out and get into those hard to reach places.
That's great. I love that. Especially a lot of us are putting like dried flowered arrangements in pieces like this. What does that look like down in there?
Yeah.
Yes, definitely. Well, let's get a dried flower arrangement next time.
Yes.
We'll work on that. We'll work on that.
Yeah.
All right, 3 different colors for you to choose from: the berry, the copper, color or the aqua. All 4 pieces coming home for $30, 3 easy payments of $10. The most limited is the aqua all the way down over there. We've got less than 140 to go around right now with item B86085 from the family of clean. Chris Campanelli, who is like my resident Tuesday guest.
Yes.
I'll see you next Tuesday.
I think for our static show.
Perfection. All right, definitely. We'll see you soon, Chris. Very fun show that we're having here because that's what cleaning is all about. Well, wait a second. Maybe not necessarily fun, but when you've got